Hi ladies, this is Pamela Mulhearn. Welcome to day 2 of the Midlife Makeover. Today's topic is, do you live in the past, present, or future? We all know people that live their lives primarily in the past. When you speak with them, their immediate go-to statement begins, I remember when, or back in the day. There is a constant comparison between the past and the present. An example of this might be when your children are applying to college. They come home talking about the application process. A person that lives in the past would immediately go to, when I applied to college, we did blah, blah, blah. There is a constant comparison between life now and how things were. One benefit of looking back a little is to make shifts where necessary so as not to make the same mistakes again. Glancing back at the past is not a big deal if that's what it is, merely a glance. A person that speaks a lot of the time in the past is missing out on their present life. So now let's talk about the other extreme, the person who spends a lot of time thinking and planning about the future. Don't get me wrong, planning is in my DNA. I'm a passionate planner. What I'm speaking of is planning to the extreme. Acute planning results in a couple of things. First, the chronic planner lives in a perpetual preparedness state and is often disappointed when life gets in the way of their plans. A perpetual planner lives in the future. They are always thinking about what could happen and missing out what is currently going on in their life. The second scenario of living in the future is when your life is planned out to the nth degree. This leaves no room for the mysteries and surprises of life. I will never forget the time when I took my children, then ages 4, 6, and 8, out for ice cream for dinner. You can imagine their shock. On a normal night, dinner would have been planned, but that night I went off script and the result was magical. This is the dinner they are most likely to remember, and it took no prep time. At first glance, living in the present seems to be the optimal place. And yes, being fully engaged and mindful of where you are each moment is paramount to a full life. Living in the present means taking time to smell the roses, being fully present when you talk to your spouse and children, not doing it while you're working in the kitchen, being mindful of the beauty around you, and living in gratitude for all you have. As you might expect, there are some possible logistical drawbacks to living fully present. Life without any plan or purpose may work for some, but not the majority. Even on vacation, there is usually a minimal plan consisting of actually getting up, putting on a bathing suit, having an umbrella drink, and relaxation. So what is the right combination of living in the past, present, and future? It varies from person to person, but the best prescribed ratio would be to live mostly in the present, with a small amount of checking in with the past and planning for the future. Enjoy things as they happen. Let the magic of life unfold in front of you. Check back on positive memories and release the negative ones. As for planning, life unfolds more smoothly with a framework, but just a framework. Every detail does not need to be laid out in advance. Planning every moment of a 3-day vacation takes the vacation out of the vacation. So for today's assignment, take a moment to reflect on how you live your life. What is your ratio of living in the past, present, and future? Do you need to make any adjustments? What would you change? How would these changes impact your life and the life of the people around you? Please feel free to leave a comment below to share with the rest of the group. That's it for today. As you go about your day, spread positive energy to those you meet, and I wish you all a sparkling day. We'll see you tomorrow.